In the winter of 2010, a discovery on Long Island's Gilgo Beach would uncover one of America's most chilling unsolved mysteries. This is a true story. Before we begin, if you enjoy true crime documentaries, please consider subscribing to our channel for daily uploads of fascinating unsolved cases. It began when Suffolk County police officer John Malia and his cadaver dog were conducting a routine training exercise. What started as a search for missing sex worker Shannon Gilbert would lead to the discovery of multiple bodies buried along Ocean Parkway near Gilgo Beach. The first victim was found wrapped in burlap just off the side of the road. As investigators continued their search, they would uncover more victims. In total, 10 sets of remains were discovered along this stretch of beach between December 2010 and April 2011. The victims included 8 women, 1 man, and 1 toddler. Most of the women were identified as sex workers who had advertised their services on Craigslist. The first 4 victims discovered became known as the Gilgo Four: Melissa Bartholomew, Megan Waterman, Amber Lynn Costello, and Maureen Brainard Barnes. All were petite women in their 20s who worked as escorts. Their bodies were found wrapped in burlap sacks, spaced apart along Ocean Parkway. The killer demonstrated a pattern. He would contact the victims through online advertisements, arrange meetings, and then target them. Most chilling were the phone calls made from victim Melissa Bartholomew's cell phone to her teenage sister after Melissa's disappearance. The caller would taunt the family, revealing details only the killer could know. Despite extensive investigation, DNA evidence, and countless leads, the identity of the Long Island serial killer nicknamed Lisk remained elusive. Various suspects have been investigated over the years, including local businessman James Burke and former Dr. Peter Hackett, but no charges have ever been filed. In 2020, investigators released evidence related to the case, including a belt found at one of the crime scenes embossed with the letters HM or WH. This potential piece of evidence sparked new interest in the decade-old case. Recent developments in 2023 have brought renewed attention to the investigation. Police have continued to work the case, examining old evidence with new technology and following up on previously unexplored leads. The advent of genetic genealogy has given investigators new tools in their search for answers. What makes this case particularly haunting is not just the number of victims, but the methodical nature of the killings. The killer's use of a single dumping ground, the similar victim profiles, and the taunting phone calls all point to a calculating predator who managed to evade capture. The bodies found along Gilgo Beach tell a story of lives cut short, of families left without closure, and of a community living in the shadow of an unidentified killer. The case has become one of America's most infamous unsolved serial killer investigations, sparking numerous theories, documentaries, and books. The search for Shannon Gilbert, the woman whose disappearance led to these discoveries, ended tragically when her body was found in December 2011. While police initially believed her death was unrelated to the other victims, this conclusion remains disputed by many following the case. As we conclude this dark chapter in Long Island's history, the case of the Gilgo Beach killer remains open. Somewhere, perhaps walking among us, is someone who knows the truth behind these murders. Until they are brought to justice, the victims' families continue their wait for closure, and the shadow of the Long Island serial killer continues to loom over Gilgo Beach. Thank you for watching this true crime documentary. If you want to explore more unsolved mysteries and true crime stories, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified of our daily uploads.